Okay, starting off, I do not own the rights to any music you may or may not hear during this video, but let's get into it. I'm about to make some stuffed shells, vegan friendly. But this is the brand I'm using, y'all. Anybody know anything about this? Why these people didn't tell me nothing in English? I want to cook them al dente the way that y'all suggest to do it. Not the way I feel like it should be done. Now I got to babysit a pot because I don't want them overcooked. But anyhow, so yes, we are going to make some stuffed shells. And according to the ingredients on here that is in English, these are vegan friendly. Okay, now let me tell you what we have here. From Costco, frozen roasted vegetables, broccoli, red peppers, squash, and zucchini. Okay, this is about 2 cups. We have mushrooms, finely diced down. These are portabellas. These are shiitakes. We're gonna put a little bit of egg replacer in there because you know you're supposed to put eggs in this kind of stuff, right? We have frozen thawed spinach. We're gonna squeeze out some of the moisture. It's been drained overnight and it's still not ready. We're gonna use this pasta sauce instead of marinara. This is what I like. You use what you like, okay? And then we also have here Kite Hill. I like this ricotta, okay? Kite Hill also have a cream cheese. I got the kind with chives in it to add a little more flavor, hopefully. And then follow your heart parmesan cheese because they didn't have the block for me to put no work in. We're also going to be trying this pizza mozzarella cheese. Yes, pizza, but we putting it on these. Yeah, we sure will. I'm gonna pour it a little bit in here, or the amount that I intend on using in here, because from what I researched and read, it said less is best. So I'm just putting enough in here so I can squeeze it off. I'm not going to pour directly from this. But y'all, we about to find out about this stuff. It's got a little big rave going on right now for people that like cheese. And I think I'm also going to melt down some butter and garlic and make me a sourdough garlic bread. Now, okay, let me get started. Let me put this pot on for these foreign noodles. Hang tight. So while I'm waiting for the water to come up to a boil, yeah, don't judge me. I see my mop back there. I'm trying to get all of my chores done before this morning is over, okay? But anyway, I'll be finished mopping the floors when this food goes in the oven. So mind your own self business. But anyhow, I come back to tell you all that while the water is coming to a boil, I'm doing what little bit of knife work I got left. I am going to fine chop all of the roasted vegetables so that you know they can be about the same size as the mushrooms. And no, I'm not pretending that those mushrooms are meat. I just like mushrooms, okay? And I have them on hand, so I'm using them. But anyhow, let me get back to this. And I also failed to mention, I'm going to season the water once it come up to a boil, not chicken bouillon cubes, because I want the noodles to have, the pasta, the shells to have some kind of flavor. Now let me get back on this knife before the water starts boiling and I'm still cutting. Hang tight. Okay, the water is boiling now. I'm going to go with 2 of these, I think. Okay, yeah. Let me see here. 3 jumped out, maybe 3. Okay, I'm going to put those directly in the boiling water. What I'm thinking about, y'all? Foolish me. Yeah, I'm going to put all 3 of them in there because I want some real flavors going on down in here. Okay, yes. 3 jumped out anyway. So, come on. I'm going to cook the pasta for 6 minutes and then check him out. I'm going to see how the consistency is. Something is telling me I'm reducing the heat because it's doing too much for my liking. Let that sit there and do that. But anyways, I don't know how much filling this stuff that I've already prepped will I don't want to have any left. So it's better to have too many shells, and I can just figure something out later than have too few. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Y'all see that? This is the frozen roasted vegetables. I'm gonna put some garlic in this. You don't have to. I like garlic. Now this did have onions in it, so I'm not gonna alter it too much. But garlic is definitely going in. So when I saute down the mushrooms or whatever, I'm going to cook them and put the garlic to the mushrooms, and then add this mixture. Take everybody out of the pan and move them to a bowl and add all the other ingredients and seasonings and stuff. Because the reason I cut this small, and this is just something I like to do. I'm not telling you you have to, but I am going to, hang tight. I'm gonna pipe my filling into my cooked shells, because to me it just seems like it's so much easier and cleaner when you use a piping bag for something like this. Okay, so now let's put our foreign pasta in here. I'm gonna have to cook the whole package, not the syllabus, see? It shouldn't be too terribly hard to fill them, but what I have heard is when you cook pasta, when you get them to the stuffed shells or whatever that you're gonna stuff, when you get them to the texture that your desired al dente or whatever, take them out of the cooking water and leave them separated. Do not let them sit together because they will stick. So we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to cook these 6 minutes to start, because I don't know, I just don't know. But that's what let me see. It ain't under there either. But anyhow, let's get the pasta, the shells, into the boiling, not chicken water, and I'll be back when they get to where I want them at. I'll let you know if I cook them 6 minutes or more. I'll be back. I lied. I only put half the bag in there. It's more than what I thought. I only really aim to have either 15 or 20, between 15 and 21. So anyway, let them cook 6 minutes. Okay, so while we wait, we're going to go ahead and cook all of the other ingredients for the filling. Okay, we're going to cook the mushrooms or whatever. Okay, let's turn the pan on and get it to heating. Y'all know you don't have to use oil. I just do because I like it. Okay, medium high heat right here for this. Okay, and then we're going to cook the 2 mushrooms and add the vegetables. I'm gonna measure out a 1/4 cup of this frozen thawed spinach and squeeze as much liquid out as possible. And he's gonna go in there too. Look, let me show y'all something. He's been in there draining all night. You can eat your water. I think I taught that lesson already. But anyhow, yeah, plenty juice. Frozen thawed spinach. Look at all this. Still coming out. Lord Jesus, I'm going to be squeezing till tomorrow. Okay. Very good. And you know you can put this in a clean dish towel and do the same thing, but it makes no sense if this is how much I'm using to mess up a whole towel just to squeeze out that amount. Then I got to figure out another recipe that I need this week. I squeeze the last little bit with my hand. Okay, so everybody measured out. We have this much spinach. Look at all that juice. But yeah, we're done with this for right now. I'm gonna figure out another recipe later down the line. So while the skillet is getting there, let's go ahead and get into this garlic. I'm gonna use 2 cloves. I ain't gonna go too far with it. It's like I said, the vegetables were roasted, and I don't think 6 minutes is gonna do enough for them big things. They was kind of thick feeling, you know. I think I'm gonna pull out the microplane and y'all want me to use the knife. Do it matter to you? You ain't gonna eat none, right? That's why I'm trying to keep them whole, because I'm gonna do the lazy person version and grate it into the pan after the mushrooms cook for a little minute. I'm not gonna cook the mushrooms very long because they're gonna continue cooking in the oven. Okay? I didn't get my garbage bowl, y'all. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, this is how much of the, look at that. Boy, that stuff be tripping. This is how much of the vegan pizza cheese I'm gonna attempt to use. Whatever I don't use, I'll squeeze back, pour back into the bottle. There are my minutes for the pasta. Let's check it out. I know they're not ready. No. 6 more minutes. Okay. We're gonna pour in the mushrooms now. Don't forget the dishwater. Mushrooms. Okay. And then we're going to just let them do a little few minutes. I'm not going to cook them a long time because I don't want them to be too dry for this recipe. I want this to be kind of wet. Because it's almost spaghetti, but not. You know what I mean? I'm going to put a little more water where the arrow go. This is olive oil, not water, y'all. Come on now. Act right. Very good. Okay, we're gonna let these cook for a few minutes. And then I'll be back. Hang tight. Let's preheat this oven to 350 degrees. Y'all know what that is, our favorite temperature. Do y'all feel like this light ain't working right? Hold on, let me go ahead and drag them closer. Hold on. Okay, so the mushrooms are almost where I'm going to choose to leave them. I'm going to go ahead and put this garlic in here. I got 2 cloves, okay? 2 large ones. Okay? Put this zest, this is the microplane. And it will take your finger off. Wow, I'm playing games over here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this little piece in there just for GP. It's over here in my way. And some of it fell into the pan already. See how quick and easy that is? I don't know if that's lazy or smart, whoever came up with zesting your garlic or anything else. Okay, into that pot. Very good. It's time for me to buy another one of these because this handle is trying to do me in. Okay, that's another 6 minutes on the pasta. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna cook them in this pan. I didn't mention that either, did I? Let's see what we got. Ooh. I think they can go for another 3 or 4 minutes, right? Let me set a quick timer for this. But I can't. Okay, timer 2, 3, 0. That's how you do that. That's the timer that was close to me. You ain't a timer person, do what you do. Timers make me stand here and not burn stuff up. It's been a while since I burned something up. Okay, Mia show you. The mushrooms. Them things is hot, y'all. Now we're gonna put in the other vegetables. I think I can, it's safe to turn the heat off because like I said, I gotta add other stuff. Okay. I just put that in there to stop the mushrooms from crisping up too bad. Because I don't want them hard, remember? I like them soft with my pasta. I don't know why. add some seasoning in here, y'all. Okay. Keep that sink ready. Spinach going in. I think. There you go. That's 1/4 cup. Pressed out, right? For those that don't know and haven't heard me say, this is an electric stove. It's still cooking even though I turned the fire off, okay? I probably should have chopped this spinach up some. He ain't turning up like I want him to. Let me see what's happening here. Yeah. Yeah. It's showing out. Yeah. I don't want it to be, I want it everything. Y'all see that? I want everything to be evenly dispersed in this pan before I started adding everything else. Because when I fill up that piping bag, I don't want no strings of this spinach in here like this. So when y'all do y'all's, chop up your spinach before, like everything else. Drain it and chop it. Or use fresh, which I had it in the refrigerator. I could have. But anyway, that's that. Okay, now we're going to mix that in really well. We're going to take our pastas out. So they ready, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Still got a piece in here I must didn't touch. Couldn't have. Look at that. Sick of it, bro. Okay, let me get my spider. Hang tight. Drain the water off. Right now, all I'm trying to do is get them out and check them out. They're going to finish cooking in the oven, so we ain't got to panic too much. Yeah, it's hot, bro. Hopefully this is 15 at least. A serving can be 3 for me. Okay, everybody's out. Okay, so now I'm going to spread those pasta shells out so they won't stick together before I can get this here mixture 100% ready. Okay, hang tight. Okay, friends, let me tell you what happened while we were gone. I got carried away. I added 1 teaspoon of oregano, dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. No salt. But I'm thinking I'm still going to add some salt. I still have the source of heat off. I also mixed up the egg replacer, 1 tablespoon of the powder, 2 tablespoons of milk. And what else did I do? That's all. Oh, y'all can see a little bit my shells back here that are not 100% done. But let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put some sauce in the bottom of the foil pan that we're going to cook them in. And then we're going to stuff the shells and lay them on top of that. I'm going to pour some more sauce over the top of them because my goal is to use the whole jar. And it's because there's no sense in using some of it and not all of it. Because anyway, and then we will drizzle the pizza mozzarella, okay? This mixture we got to add all of those different cheeses in it. But let me put some of this ricotta. Let me put something is telling me to put this in a bowl, work from a bowl. So hang tight, let me do that. Okay, this is the cream cheese with chives, Kite Hill. I'm thinking I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons maybe, okay, in here. We'll see. The vegetable mixture is still warm, so hopefully this will melt down a little bit. I'm not for real measuring this because it's gonna be good, bro. Okay, also Now's the time to add the Kite Hill ricotta. Let me find out that cream cheese with chives is good. I'm gonna get me some bangles. But anyhow, let's get this meal done, Gladys. You can't even eat this and you already on something else. Okay, ricotta. I'm going to start with half of the ricotta. Okay, now I'm going to try to mix it in before the vegetables completely cool so they can, because that stuff's still cold. And I left it out so it can temp and it still feel kind of cool. Yeah. So here we go. Mix some vegetables in that shape. And we still have to add the parm cheese. Let's not forget that, okay? Follow your hearts. Me'll show you, hang tight. And then I gotta taste it too, y'all, because I didn't put any salt in it. And if it's not good, based on them teaspoons of dried herbs, tweaking. That's why we in the lab. That's what you do when you in the lab. I want these cheeses kind of, you know, spread out good throughout this because I don't want no lumps and clumps in my shells. This is gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna taste it now, and then I got to add the egg replacer and the parm cheese. Okay. I don't need no bunch, but can you see it? Something in here good. Okay. Yum. Something in here, right? These are gonna be delicious. Okay. Let me taste this follow your heart cheese and see if it's got a salty flavor to it. I've never had this particular one. Tabitha Brown. Y'all see that? Why you tell me? Tabitha Brown always using follow your heart. Well, she was back in the day. Let me see again. I can't. I'm still gonna put some salt in here. Okay. That's probably about a fourth a cup, y'all. Okay. That's what we gonna say. Okay. Did I tell y'all I don't own the rights to their music? I'm sure I did, but I'm gonna tell you again right now. Now, I am going to feed this mixture into a piping bag. Let me set everything up so you all can see it. I'll be right back. Don't forget to add the egg replacer. Last minute addition. I'm gonna add a little bit of whatever this is sauce. 1 tablespoon for this amount of stuff here. That's what I'm starting with anyway. Just because it was in my spirit. And as you see, I left the cabinet open because the spirit's still talking. I think that's plenty though. Smells so good, bro. And I haven't put salt in here still. Let me see. I keep showing y'all like something different is happening, but yeah, you know what it is. Now let's put some salt in it. About a teaspoon. And we're gonna add a little bit more black pepper as well. That's good. Watch my daughter pop up. I didn't cook enough for her. She ain't vegan. She don't want no vegan. She wants some meat. They eat quite a bit of vegan food, y'all. And make sure that I do. Okay. Very good. Just taste it again. Make sure that's enough rangon sauce. That's it. What'd I tell y'all? The cook is what? Never hungry. I mean it. Gotta get it right. That's why we do all that cooking and never actually make a plate. I'm gonna be full by the time I put the stuff in the oven and get them out. I know you lying. Let me hold on. Do you know how to fill a piping bag? Turn the bag down inside out over your hand. Okay? Get your filling. Everybody in. Try not to get the bag here so messy, because most of the time you have all this space down here where it's got to go down, and when you start working with it, it's a mess. But yeah, let's get it done. Everybody in. Okay. I just wanted to show y'all that real fast. Okay, hold on. One more quick second. All right, this is the end of it, right? Everybody in. Shake them down. Ball it up. Twist the bag. See what I mean by, can y'all see that on there? Barely, but okay. Maybe I'll show you later when we start squeezing it down into a longer strip. But anyhow, everybody's in. This is the mixture for the shells. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to cut this down on this end quite a bit off because it can come out thick. We're not piping a cake. We're not writing a name or anything. We are piping it into fill a shell. So I'm going to cut a big piece off. But let me put my shells on the pasta sauce. You see how I've done that? Half the jar. Yeah, we working over here. Now let me get the shells. I'll be right back. Okay, get your kitchen scissors and cut that bag. When you push the bottom, the filling comes out. Y'all see here I have my shells. Do you want to come closer? You all right there? Okay. Let me see. Hold on. This a little bit better. Okay, what we're gonna do is pipe the filling into, we have 15 here. I cooked a total of 17, but one of them broke, so that means I had 16. But the pan perfectly set 15, 3 per serving. Ooh, that's gonna be good, bro. As you squeeze it, you're gonna continue twisting the bag so it can keep pushing it down. Okay. This sauce down in here making it slick, y'all. I'm trying not to put my hands in it. That was the reason for the piping of the bag. But somebody won't let me be great because they moving around. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna go and fill them all up. Okay. Let me fill them all up and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody has filling and we still have this. And you see how that filling is on the bag? That's what I was meaning when it was flipped over your hand. Try to get as little as possible on there because it's going to do that anyways. And then when you seal it, it makes it a little slick. So that's all I mean. But you can do what you want to do, okay? Now, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take the rest of the pasta sauce. I probably should have poured this with a spoon so I can get a little bit on everybody. Boom, boom. Ooh. This one have chunks of tomato in it, so you might have to be a little mindful of that when you choosing your sauce. I'm using what I have on hand. Mind your own self business. Then I think I'm gonna get this spoon and spread it out. Y'all see that? I was only careful with this sauce because it is clumpy from the tomato chunk. I've been working hard. Everybody got sauce. Hopefully they don't get dry. Okay. Now, it's time to wash dishes. This pot's still sitting here too. Okay, remember the pizza cheese? We put it in this squeeze bottle because according to the reviews and the talk on this, a little goes a long way. So let's go ahead and use a little on here. Mia show you, hang tight. It's up to you to decorate yours how you want, but hey. Okay. Y'all see it? I know you see it. Into the oven. 350 degrees. 20-30 minutes depending on how long you cooked your shells originally, okay? Now, let me cover it with foil, okay? Let me not say, forget to tell you that, because you've been through. I'm going to put foil on it, snug it, into the oven, 20 to 30 minutes. I'll let you know exactly how long I let these daddies go. Into the oven. 20 minutes is what I'm going to set the timer for, which means I have 20 minutes. Yeah, it's hot, it's preheated. Woo. I have 20 minutes to wash the dishes and hopefully finish mopping the floor. If not, if it take me 20 minutes to wash and put away these dishes, that mop pan is still going to be sitting there. Mind your business. At least I'm doing chores. See you in a minute.